Good morning, my beautiful friends at home. This class we will be focusing on heart opening back bends. So if you're clever, you get a block ready, maybe a belt. And I don't know, in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so, see if you can make it to the mat. It's enough with the dishes. And maybe a good thing as always, especially before heart opening back bend classes, is to quietly come to lay down on the back, bending the knees out to the sides and chilling out. Hey poopies, a few of you are laying backwards over the block. See if you can come to sit up, remove the block. Let's all come to lay down in goddess posture for the last 2, 3, something, whatever minutes. Taking a little time to feel. So also at home, come to lay down, goddess posture, Supta, Baddha, Asana. Reclined, bound angle posture or goddess posture if you like. Well, all right then, let's see if we can grab a block, come up to sit. Sitting absolutely perfectly straight. Good. Don't spend your time waiting for me, him, her, something to start. You miss the whole spectacle of nowness. So eyes just quietly closed. Make sure that you don't push the floating ribs at the front forwards. The belly is actually a bit short. They are dragging down. As long as there is vibration. As long as there is vibration, there is life, karma, if you like. Patanjali describes in the Yoga Sutras Tasya, Vajaka, Pranava. Only the source doesn't move. Only the source doesn't change. Yet everything expressed by, through, and in the source will change. Let's see if we can bring our hands firstly together in front of the heart. And let's start with a quiet exhale. Squeezing the last bit of breath out. Good, relaxing the belly. Long deep inhale. Nice and slow. It's a breath of life. Dedicating the actions of now to benefit all. When you're done with dedication, you can just quietly rest your hands down, keeping the eyes closed. So I think it's 15, 16 something years ago. I was just done teaching a morning class and I was putting on my shoes to get out of the studio, and the door flies open and in walks this elderly woman, and in about a minute I have a serious fight with this woman because she's so different than most of us. She's so totally outspoken, and me myself being from Amsterdam, I'm used to a lot. And turned out that woman, Antonia. For the people who are not informed, Antonia is the old woman. She hates it when I call her an old woman, but truly by age, she's 78 years old. I think you are entitled to be called an old woman. Antonia is the woman that would get in your face, right? You cannot get rid of her. She's always here, you know. She's in class, she's loud, she's outspoken, she's there for kirtan. She comes ringing to our front door of Patrick and my house. And about a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago, she was very excited because she was going to go to Switzerland to teach yoga to a bunch of old people in Switzerland, and she's really happy. She was so elated, you know, like, I'm going to Switzerland and I'm going to teach yoga again to these old people, because she considered those people old people, and compared to Antonia, we are all old people, hey? She's such a young child at heart. So Antonia goes there, you know, she blisses out the whole crowd, and then you know, she has a few phone calls after she was teaching class in the morning. She goes out for a beautiful walk and she collapses in the forest, and people find her much later. She got, how Ram Dass always expresses it, she got stroke, so she got quite a severe brain hemorrhage. She's been taken to the hospital by helicopter, and only yesterday, so she's been on life support for the last few days on the intensive care in Chur in Switzerland. And for the people who know her, who are close to her, yesterday she was taken off food and liquid. This is the start of the end, right? When doctors decide we're going to pull out the liquid, we're going to pull out the astronaut food. And yesterday it was finally decided, after she has been tested, that there is no way back for Antonia because she is too damaged to awake. That yesterday it was decided to also deprive her of oxygen. So far, for the people who are interested, Patrick and I have not gotten a phone call yet that she left the body. So as we understand now, she is still breathing by herself. She's not getting any real help from the hospital in Switzerland. So all we can hope for right now is that the sooner the better she stops breathing. So I would like all of you, as most of us we know Antonia, right? She will be very, very missed. And what we do always, right, at the start of class, we dedicate the actions of now. I think if there is anyone in real need to receive even more love and show her the way to the light, then I think today we have to have a great group effort to see if we can keep her, Antonia, in front of our mind's eye and bring her to the light. Let's chant her favorite chant. What do you think her favorite chant is? Of course, Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Let's chant together for a while and let's exhale. If there's ever anybody so in your face and so loving, it's Antonia. Let's inhale. Close your eyes, take a deep inhale. The tragedy right now is that Antonia is all by herself there in the intensive care, struggling to get out. So what we have worked on and what we have gotten together is that actually somebody is going there now. We are getting a phone to be held close to her head. And at 1 o'clock, so you might want to help Patrick. At 1 o'clock this afternoon, we're going to start chanting Chalisas, Hanuman Chalisas for her. So if you have nothing to do, from 1 o'clock this afternoon until the battery runs out, and then hopefully tonight again, as we have Kirtan, we'll just chant for her. It's one of the things that she loved most. Just chanting, doing the whole Hanuman Chalisa thing. And as we know, Antonia, she's strong as a horse. She is so physically and mentally so super strong. That the only thing we can hope right now is that her body, her heart, is actually going to give in anytime soon. But once more, at your age of 78, still teaching yoga. This morning I got an email from Helene Peverelli. She is the chief editor of Yoga magazine. She comes here a lot. And she said, please don't let her die, because this coming fall, Antonia is featured in Yoga magazine. If there was one thing that Antonia loved, was to have attention from the media. She got her ass in the Volkskrant, she got her ass in the Parool. She will just be in your face as long as possible until you will take photos of her and publish them. And I think she's dead right. There is not a lot of 78-year-old people around that can inspire, for instance, me. Last story, and then we get going. Patrick and me, we moved out of the city because city life is getting to both of us. We moved to Egmond aan Zee. And really at the corner of where we bought our house, Antonia has been living for the last 25 years or so. So Antonia figured out in about a minute where Patrick and me, where we live outside. And she called Patrick many times. She's like, Pat, I know I'm not allowed into your house, but when I walk by your house, can I not first call you and that we have a little wave moment, a klein zwaaimomentje? And Patrick is like, no, Antonia, that is just too much. So I went on a few bike rides with her because she had a bicycle there, you know, and 3 weeks ago or so, Antonia and me, we had a date. We were going to bike from Egmond through the dunes to Bergen. We never made it to Bergen because I was exhausted from biking with Antonia. Antonia was on her electrical bike and she was just going up the dunes. The dunes towards Bergen aan Zee are quite high. So I screamed at Antonia as I'm struggling on my mountain bike. I was like, Toon, will you just please slow down? And she looked at me with a big smirk and was like, yeah, you know, you're with your electrical bike, you know, you're wearing me out. And she was like, okay, I'll turn off the engine. So she turned off the engine. I still had a hard time keeping up with her, eh? Strong as a horse. I can only speak for myself. I think I'm quite brutal. Yet I've never met somebody like Antonia. So in your face. So full with life. Full with like a young girl, you know, like hidden in that old body, there is a young girl who is in continuous demonstration. Both on the positive side and on the side of like, hey, I won't accept any bullshit. This is how it's gonna be. For the people who are worried, Patrick and I, we are very worried that she made it through the night, as she was taken yesterday off life support. Apparently, as we have not yet gotten a phone call, she's still alive. If she is still alive by tonight, we are probably going to jump in our car and go to Switzerland to be with her. We'll bring the harmonium to the intensive care, and we'll just like Antonia, you know. If they say no, we cannot come in, we'll just do an Antonia, which means we don't give a shit about any rules, any regulations. We're just going to barge into the intensive care and just chant for her. Once more, today at 1 o'clock, we are getting a phone call. Patrick is at Egmond. He will chant chalisas for her. As we know, she's actually still there. She's still there. She's still capable of hearing. So let's, you know, let's fill her heart with the last chalisas. And if you want to join us, just at 1 o'clock, sit still if you don't know the chalisa, just lip sync. And tonight we're going to broadcast the kirtan live as well. So, you know, see if you can, you know what people always write under their emails, love and light. Well, now, you know, the love is there. I know it. I can feel it. Let's send her to the light. Let's not send her light. It's useless. Let's send her to the light. Good. Enough of that, cookies. Let's see if we can open up our eyes. You want to see if you can close the mantra book. Good. Let's remove the block from under our butt. Let's start with shaking out the legs. She will be so fucking missed, eh? So. It's so simple, right? To keep people close at heart, you know. As I said at the funeral of my best friend, I said, you know, like after death, it is actually the easiest way because, you know, normally you're a phone call away, an email away, a WhatsApp away, but eventually after we leave the body, it becomes such a private relationship. Because you're only one thought away, right? Keep her close to you. Let's have our fingers facing forwards, feet stepping up. And quietly on the next inhale, exhale, let's lift up. Good. Thank God Antonia didn't have any favorite asanas, because I would drag your ass through all her favorite asanas. She does have favorite tracks. Here is one of them. I remember her getting in the face of Krishna Das. KD translated, what is with this one here, eh? Life, you call it life. Not giving a fuck about the rules and regulations of other people. Next inhale, lift up to a quiet maximum. And on an exhale, let's sit our ass down, crossing our ankles. Inhale, rolling over onto hands and knees. So think about it, eh? Right now, you know, she's still quite a long travel away. She's a phone call away, and after we leave the body, it's the most private relationship. Just one thought. Let's start to lift up Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing towards Don't forget it's an eternal love story, right? Especially the Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. It truly means there is only love. There is no such thing as separation. She just went back into this cloud of potential. A beautiful cloud of just pure potential. Let's exhale completely. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale to the mat, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift your knees, just express the heart. Exhale, back to the mat. Inhale, come on your hands, knees under hips. And exhale, down dog. Antonia, thank God, was not afraid to die. She called us so many times. She said, Pat, Gus, if I'm gonna get corona, don't take me to the hospital. Yeah? I'm hanging out with all these young people all day in the studio. If I get corona, just let me go. Let's exhale. Inhale to a high plank. Exhale to the mat untuck. Inhale, lifting knees, chest cobra. And exhale to the mat. Inhale, come on, hands and knees. And exhale, downward dog. Patanjali lists as the main klesha, the main obstacle, the main mind obstacle, abhinivesha klesha, fear of the last cycle, right? Fear of ending the bodily life. If there is one thing I can guarantee, if there is one thing I can guarantee, Antoni was not afraid of death. So that is something that she achieved, you know, in this beautiful practice of yoga. All we can do is see her as a great example, hey? 78 years old, that mischievous, so brutal, so fully alive, so capable to still hang out with younger people. Petja. Alright, poopies. Surya Namaskara. I count, we all breathe. Let's exhale together. Quietly counting breath. Inhale. Exhale again. Come forward. High plank. On a knee. Come in low plank. Inhale to an up dog. Exhale downward facing dog. Breath in. And out. One more breath to go. Breathe in. And out, lifting right leg, 1, 2, 3, look where you step, left foot forward, 1, 2, 3, falling down, coming all the way up, 1, 2, 3, to the heart, out, arms to the sky, breath in, high knee, and falling down, high on the fingers in, step back to downward dog, nice and steady in and out, lifting left leg high, 1, 2, 3, look where you can be, other foot forward, 1, 2, 3, falling down, coming all the way up, keep the neck long, hands to the heart, arms up, 1, 2, 3, and falling down. High on the fingers in, step the left foot back, slowly take your arms ease up for Anjane. You missed that one, we have the right foot forwards, darling. Nina, pas op, je geeft weer een slecht voorbeeld, hè? Breathing in, breathing out. Let's have a full 5. Inhale, exhale, last one to go. Inhale. Exhale, slowly and step to the left, breathing in. Downward facing dog, breathing out. Sitting bones high, breath in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Lifting left leg high. 1, 2, 3, look where you step in. Right foot forward in. 2, 3, falling down. Coming all the way up in. To the heart, on and out. Now the left side, my young arms up on and in. And folding down on and out. High on the fingers, you want to slide the right foot back. Arms is up to the sky, nice quiet. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhaling, whoa. Breathing in. Out, 3, 2 more to go. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one to go, breath in. Yeah, man. And out, real slow, hands to the mat, breathing in. Downward facing dog, your body's up, the heels are nice and low. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out, lifting right leg in. 2, 3, look where you step. Left foot forward, 1, 2, 3, folding down, coming all the way up in, to the heart. hard on and out. Arms ease up, in and folding down. High on the fingers, in. Step the right foot back and also step the left leg back to downward. Facing dog. One breath only, in and out. Lifting right leg, in. Right foot forward, out. Slowly, arms ease up. Drop the shoulders, drop the tail. In. Two more to go. In and out. Back. In. And now let's go for a full vinyasa if you can. Hands to the mat, inhale. Low plank, keeping the neck long. Rolling over the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Only one breath here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Left one up. Breathing in. Look where you snap that. On and out. Arms in. Exhale. Nice and slow. Inhale. Exhale. Let's have two more. Let's have two more. Breathing. Really dragging that tail under. Shortening the belly side. One more in. And now, nice hands to the mat. Vinyasa, if possible. It's in the possibility, right? In the openness, in the non-expressness. Back to downward. Facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Yeah, place your hands much wider. You give me a headache. Hey, one more breath to go. Breathing and roll out. Breathing out. Lifting the left one high in. Looky where you step on and out. Right foot forwards, in, 2, 3, folding down. Coming all the way up, breath in, 2, 3, to the heart out. Third round, arms up, breathing. Folding down, on and out. High on the fingers, in, step back, downward facing dog. Yeah, only one breath here, breathing in. Breathing in. Let's lift the right leg high again, breathing in. Right foot forwards on and out, arms up to the sky, one breath only, inhale. And exhale, slowly bring the hands to the heart, inhale. Turn rightwards with your upper body, then hook the elbow, keep length in the belly in the right waist, coming to a beautiful twist. So ask yourself if you really can keep right and left waist equal in length. And out. Two more to go. Breathing in. And out. Last one in. And out. Bring the hands to the mat. Down dog or a vinyasa. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, baby. Breathing in. And we're back in downward facing dog. One cycle here. Breathing in. And out. Here we go. Lifting the left one high. Breathe in. Look where you step in. Arms up for one cycle of breath in Anjaneyasana. Exhaling. So inhale, hands to the heart. Exhale, turn along the spine to the left. Then hook that elbow. Make sure that as much as you push the left knee in, you want to push that left knee out. Equal weight, equal breath, breathing in. And out. One more breath in. Yeah, man, and out. Slowly bring the hands to the mat. Vinyasa, down dog, whatever. Breathing in. And we're all back downward facing dog. Nice and steady inhale. Oh, and exhale. Let's have two more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one to go. Inhale. Bending the knees and look at the hands, jumping forwards and folding down. Bend your knees a bit, shake out the head, no, yes, maybe. And then with a real soft necky, let's roll up, coming to stand. Everybody's favorite, tree pose into warrior 3. Feet together. Don't wait for me, it's you wait in vain. I would wait for possibility, openness if you like. How do you know about it? Well, you can actually feel and experience that in the breath. Not in the doing. In the doing there is no such thing as opening because it's all planned. But in the being guided by possibility, well, so you want to keep coming down with the right hip without pushing the left hip out of whack either. Oh, sorry, ik had je helemaal niet gezien, hè? Ben ik er. Hey, schatjes. Absolutely in your own time, that means in the breath. Warrior 3. How? I don't know. But I don't know, it needs to be catered to breath. A source of life, a source of moving. You're the only one who gives a shit about the warrior itself. We care about careful execution. Careful execution. On the next quiet inhale or so, come back to stand. And exhale. Don't spend your time waiting for anything, you know. Possibility is hidden when things are non-expressed. Tasya, Pachaka, Pranava. Having a plan for tree pose into warrior 3. Yeah, that is solid. The plan itself is already solid. Not a great idea to live life. Whenever there is, you know, opportunity, possibility, on expressness, let's go. Don't be led by the group, but don't be led by me. Oh yeah. And don't forget that the left foot is with the toes down, of course. The left leg is behind your left foot. Quiet, whatever, you know. Come back up to stand. Good. Maybe you need a block for the rotated triangle. If so, block outside of the right foot. You know, step your left foot back. Not what I do. Not what I do. Left foot back. Right hip back. You've been here a million times. Now arrive in it. Notice that the waists have to be eventually equal in length. That means you gotta stick your right foot seriously back. Left shoulder over the right ankle, right arm to the sky. Zou je niet zo vrolijk willen doen? Echt wel, godverdomme man, hè? Zo. That's the horizontal. Hey, schatjes, exhale, 3 feet to the front foot, nail coming up. Don't wait for me to tell you to breathe. How fucking weird is that, hey? Good, other side. If you've ever seen Antonia, you know, she doesn't give a fuck who's leading the class. She do exactly as she pleases. Tuurlijk man, lekker toch, godverdomme zeg. Is het een mooie locatie? I'm gonna hold. Ik hou je vast. Ik wil je even een draai geven. Voel even het verschil. Zeg ja bakker, godverdomme wat lekker zeg. Exhale, 3 feet to the front. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, stepping back forward. Alright, hey poopies, let's interlace the fingers behind the back, don't blow your navel out, and let's open up for Prasarita Padottanasana. Don't stick your butt back, shorten the navel side, exhale, drag the tail down, lift your chest, nudge your face, inhale. Exhale, folding forwards, arms coming overhead. Wat een genot weer, hè? Ask yourself, are you celebrating life? That's yoga, or doing this bullshit posture? Of course, we celebrate life. Now, poopies, I would suggest use that belly for an incredible exhale. Inhale, coming to a horizontal spine with a long neck, your handsies in your hipsies. And on the next inhale, let's come all the way up. Turning our toes to the front of the mat, exhale. Inhale, stepping hands and feet forwards. And exhale, bending the knees deep, touching the fingers down. Inhale, arms up, Utkatasana. And exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, coming super high on the fingers and soundless jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to an up dog, dat was snel Maurice. And exhale to a downward facing dog. Guys, don't lift your face in up dog. Express the heart in up dog. Alright, poopies, celebrating life, that's what we do here. Let's exhale together. Count breath, inhale. And exhale, let's have one more breath, breathing in. Turn the left foot rightwards and down, right leg high. 1, 2, 3, right foot in between the hands, arms up. Move deliberate, move slow, move in love. Breathing in. David, iets meer ruimte tussen je voeten, David. Iets te veel Ashtanga. Inhale. And exhaling, 3. 2 more to go. Breathing in. And out. Last one to go. In. Open up without changing your feet. Breath in. And out. Nice and steady. In. And out. Last 2 to go. Last 2. Breathing in. And out. Final one. In. And out. Nice, slow, quiet vinyasa. Hands down. 1, 2, 3. Low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to an up dog. Exhale, downward dog. In. And out. You're squeezing my hands. You're so strong. In. Now, turn that right foot leftwards and down. Lift the left leg high on the 1, 2, 3. Cruising forward. Arms ease up. In. Finding a strong lift from the crown, the fingers, oh, and the inside of your back leg. In. And out. Let's have 2 more. Last 2. Breathing in. Alleen de boven. And out. Last one here, in, and then slowly open up, warrior 2. Padam, padam, in, and out, 2. In, and out, in, and out. Last one to go, breath in, and out. Nice slow vinyasa, hands down, 1, 2, 3. Low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to an up dog. Exhale to a downward dog. In. And out. 2. In. And out. Last one in. Bending the knees. Look at your hands. Let's fly forwards. 1, 2, 3. Folding down. Bend your knees, arms up, knees bent, keep your neck long. Let's have one breath here, in, folding down, out. High on the fingers, 1, 2, 3, fly back. Over the toes, inhale to an up dog. Exhale to a downward dog, in. Let's turn the left foot back down, lifting the right leg high in. Right foot in line with the inner arch of the back foot, arms up on an in, and open up on an out. Turning your hands, palms up, in. Reversing the warrior on and out. In. and out. One more in, and out. Take 4 counts, coming up. 1, 2, 3, turn the palms down. Now straighten the front leg in 4. Good. Activate the quadriceps, reach into the right hip socket. Right hand down and left arm up in. Out, 2, in, out, up, in, and out. Final one, in, and out. From the back leg, coming up on the 1, 2, 3. Bending front knee, vinyasa, hands to the mat, low plank chaturanga, up dog in, and down dog out, 1 breath only, 1 breath only, in, out, find your way to the left side, warrior, in, out, 1 breath here, breathing in, and then open up, on and out, turn your hands, palms up, in, and slowly reverse on and out. We have 1 extra one. Breathe in. Breathing out. Real slow. Coming up on the 1, 2, 3. Oi. Straighten that left leg. Reach into the left hip. Left hand down and right arm up. Necky long. Breathe. Nice and steady, in, out, 2 more to go, in, oh yeah, and out, last one here, in, and out, from that back foot coming up on the 1, 2, 3, bending from knee, vinyasa if there is the possibility, low plank, keep your necky long, rolling over the toes, inhale to an up dog, exhale to a downward doggy, in, and out, in, and out, last one, in, bend your knees, look at your hands, fly forward, folding down, bend your knees, arms, so you're not sweating, I hope, right, that is so disgusting sweating. 1 breath here, breathing in, and then folding down, breathing out. Come high on the fingers, fly back, upward doggy, in, and down dog out, nice and steady, in, and out. Let's have 1 more, breathing in. Hey, find your way to the right side, warrior, in, out, in, out. Last one to go, last one, give in, open up, and then start reaching forwards. Extended side angle posture, right hand inside. Inhale, left arm up, and over your face. Yeah, breath in, and out, nice and steady, far more energetic. And out. Let's have 2 more. Last 2. Last one in. And out. Lining up for the half moon with the left hand hip. Right hand forwards and outside. Inhale, kick them up. Put it on. Nice and steady. Als je kan niet hoog en je weet niet. And out. 2 more to go. Breath in. And out, last one here, in, and out. Let's tip the fingers down, level the hips, level the chest, all perfectly, and then taking the right arm up. Make sure to not compress the right waist, so it really needs to feel equal in length. Nice and steady, quietly breathe, nice and steady, yeah, this way. And out, last one in, and out, bring the hands to the mat, lengthen the belly, jump back, low plank or step to dog and stay, groovy in, out. Find your way to the left side, Virabhadra Asana. This is an inhale, this is an exhale. Find it, breathing in. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, because that is the big mistake in life. Inhale, and then open up. Gently start reaching forward. Left hand coming inside, pubic bone forward, belly strong in. And opening completely up. Nice and quiet and steady breath in. No, the other way. One more to go, last one, breathing in. Yeah, and out. Lining up, half moon. The first alignment is to the breath, right? The potential of beautiful life. Yay! Nou, zet je blok buiten je voet, Marjan. Kind, dat hebben je toch geleerd al 30 jaar geleden. De nooduitgangen zijn aan de voorkant, bij de vleugel. Hey, one more, especially for Antonia. And out, real slow, fingers down, horizontal hips and chest, equal weight. Left arm up, in, and out, nice and steady, in, yeah man, and out, let's have two more, breath in, push je been omhoog, out, last one here, yeah here, oh, and out, real slow, bring the hands to the mat, belly long, kick back, low plank, chaturanga, step to dog, it's all good, inhale. Exhale, in, out, in, bend your knees, look at your hands, fly forward, 1, 2, 3, folding down, bending the knees, arms up, knees bend, deep seat, Utkatasam in, folding down, out. High chest in, last round, jump back, chaturanga, powerful back legs, inhale, Urdhva Mukha, up dog, and exhale, Adho Mukha, breath in. Guys, we're not gonna use our hands, come forward, plank, turn on your right hand, outside foot, don't use your hands, bend your left knee, place your left foot in a tree, hoppa, push that foot into the thigh, push that thigh into the foot, in. Nina, we're not using our hands. One more breath, in. And out, nice and slow, hands to the mat, downward facing deliciousness. One breath here, in. Out, come forwards, turn on the left hand, outside left foot, bend the right knee. Push the right foot to the thigh and the thigh to the foot and the foot to the thigh and the in. And out, one more breath in. And out, hands to the mat on an in, downward facing doggy, out, nice and steady, in. Out, lifting the right leg. And on a breath, come to Ekapada. So the right knee is outside of the right something. Florence, are you doubting? Don't doubt. If there is one thing we can learn from Antonia, she didn't doubt. She was like, it's my way or the highway.
Himala Jasu Jodaya Kupalacha Buddhihina Tanu Janike Sumeram Bhavana Kumar Balamuni Vidya Dehu Mohi Harahu Kalesa Biga Siyavara Ramachandra Padaje Sharanam Jaya Hanumana Gyana Guna Sagara Jaya Kapishati Loka Ujagar
belly muscles for a nice biggie exhale. And slowly with a soft necky start walking those hands up. Let's go through this whole cycle of outer hips, so pulling the right knee back. Thank God you did it on the breath. Joining the left knee from behind. Sitting either on a block, definitely keeping the knees fully at like totally touching. And don't forget the right sitting bone is as much down with connection as the left one. Let's also spend a little time of sitting perfectly in between the feet. So not with your right foot on the left side escaping out and this one getting in. Equal distance. Good. So, arms forward, shoulders back and down. You've been there a million times, now arriving in. Don't wait for me to tell you which elbow under. Nobody cares. You want to lift the elbows pretty bloody high. Ik zie je zo kijken naar die handen van, nou, grappig gebeuren vandaag. Good. So ask yourself, are you making a fist or just a beautiful prayer? Kind of, nobody gives a shit, but the fingers are straight. So. Vertel eens even. Zo. Nou, zit je dan? Exactly. Hey schatjes, let's have a last exhale. Inhale slowly, release. Notice how your head releases to into. Ja, gelukkig maar. Hey, let's remove the block and let's come to ankle to knee. That kind of also means knee to ankle, ankle to knee, knee to ankle. And if you forget to flex your feet, you're really bad teaching it to yourself. You're also a bad student, right? That's how it is. Flex, go foot. Good. One day the right knee is down, fingers behind, rolling to the front of the sitting bones, not blowing the navel out. Maar Jan, zou je even een beetje treurig gezicht willen trekken, want niet die vrolijke shit hier in de studio. Good. If you can keep the knee down without aggression, of course let's fall forward. Better lengthen forward. Don't forget to flux your foot. Have you noticed what an emotional roller coaster you make out of it, you know? And then I observe my own head and I think, why am I fucking thinking this shit? Yet I allow it and thrive on it at the same time. Nou Kim, wat een genot, hè? Was ook Antonia's favoriet. Echt niet. Nou, 5 more minutes of absolute. Hey schatjes, on the next inhale, let's slowly lift up. Left hand holds the outside of the right foot that happens to be on top. The right arm goes underneath in between, holding the outside of that foot. And then don't forget, flexed feet are actually flexed feet. So flex your footsies. It is the left arm that is up. Say yes. Say yes to the dress. Let's bring the left arm behind. Keep your feet in place. Keep those legs in place. Left arm coming back for a full gorgeous twist. Feet together, mevrouw Klerk. Feet together. It's Luca. Feet together. You're doing the bicycle shit. On a quiet inhale, turn forwards. Exhale, cross your ankles. Inhale, popping forwards and flying back to Duranga Dandasana. Inhale to an up dog. And an exhale, downwards facing dog. On an inhale, lift your left cookie and swing your left knee outside of the arm. Don't be handicapped by waiting. Waiting is a big mistake. It shows insecurity. Why? Why? Oh my God, we're never gonna die. Why be insecure? There is absolutely no reason to be insecure about anything. You didn't choose the body you're in, yet you chose the life that you're living today. They're deep in the yoga philosophy, in the deep hidden. When we explain karma, it actually says that we have chosen our birth with these parents, hey? And the choices from actions of before. Let's exhale. Nice quiet inhale, slowly lift up. Yeah, you want to pull the left knee back and the right knee joining and thank God we did it on the breath. Have you noticed your internal compensation? How nice. Right sitting bone down first. Left sitting bone equally, the knees are not separated. Make sure that that left foot on the right side is equally in or out, whatever. So, equal waist. Whoa. You want to really pull those shoulders down. Far more energetic. Ask yourself if your attitude right now is basically waiting to come out. Then you miss the point of being in if you wait to come out. Nice, final exhale. Inhale, release, enjoy your own ego hand. Remove the blockage, we use one, and let's come to ankle to knee, knee to ankle, ankle to knee. Goed je voetjes flexen, als je het vergeet, je fukt je eigen knie op hoor. Notice that, you know, there's like 4 of us laying around already in the room of damaged knees. It's not yoga that damages your knees. It's inattentiveness. It's absolute inattentiveness. Flex, don't let go. Flex, don't let go. Fingers behind, rolling to the front of the sitting bones. Have you noticed how enjoyable life is in yourself? Ah, shit. I wish I could. Lengthen that belly. If you can keep the knee down. Sadhu Santa ke tumara kovare Asuran kandana ramadulare. Notice we express our inner world, the ego world, let's say. We express it on our face. I remember that anytime you would look Antonia in the face, you look at the face of a child. You look at somebody who has no inhibitions whatsoever. Doesn't give a fuck of what you think about it. And that is the lightning itself. So if you feel the need to cry, then why would you hold it in right now, right? I mean, we do this horrible physical shit to get it out of our system. Out of our system. Hey, schatjes, let's exhale on a quiet inhale. For Nina in the corner, let's do it once more. Right hand holds the outside of the left foot. Then you want to go with your left arm under, in between, holding the outside of that foot. The feet are actually together, because together we are strong, Oh shit, fuck. I think the right arm is up. Keep your footsies in place and bring the right arm behind and see if you can with your left eye look at your right hand. Mevrouw Radder, zo verkoop je nooit die lyrics van je. Maar wacht even tot precies met dat vragen. Wacht even, nog heel even. Ja. Oi, on a quiet inhale, let's bring it forwards. Exhale, feet on the mat. Inhale, take your ass forwards. And exhale, straighten the legs. Fingers are facing behind. Exhale, bend your knees to the chest. And inhale, coming to a boat. Next inhale to a full boat. Exhale, roll back into halasana or plank. Inhale, coming into the boat. And exhale, Paschimottanasana with the feet hip width. Then inhale, coming up to a full boat. Exhale, rolling into the plow. Inhale, full boat, Paripurna Navasana. Exhale, Shashivojinajana. And one more time. Inhale, coming up, full boat. Exhaling, Halasan, Sansan. Inhale, coming up, full boat. We're gonna stay in Shaprishoshanasana. Don't let go. Although the letting go is what we continuously discuss, don't let go properly.
Mangala Murti Rupa Ramalakana Sita Sahita Hridaya Vasar Surabu Siyavara Ramachandra Padaje Sharanam Mangala Murti.
May there be joy. Mangala. Joy without an external trigger. Joy that actually arises from letting go, from understanding none of it is ours. Ardha Matsyendrasana, if possible, bend the left knee under and step the right foot outside of the left thigh. Traditional twist. Two things mandatory. Right foot is down, as in the right foot is down, and the right ass is down. Fingers facing back and behind. Inhale, rolling to the front of the sitting bone. Exhale, use the belly. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, only wrap the arm. Inhale, bring the shoulders down, lift to the ground. Finally, behind the head. Have you noticed your left shoulder come to your chest? That's not a great idea, my dear. Have you noticed your right shoulder blade is pushing against the spine? Not a great idea. Hey, let's have a nice big exhale. Inhale, turning full, especially for me. Left hand is holding outside of the right foot. Ja hoor, Helene, we take this leg up, we go with the right arm under. In between. Oh, Nien, speciaal voor jou. Die doen we niet, Nien. We doen deze ellende. Keep the feet together. Maar Jan, nooit Nina voor je ligt zo in de slow. Net meer dan dat wel weer. Hey, left arm behind, one more. Helene, iedereen kijkt. Nou, je trekt het, een bek echt gewoon dat je denkt, wat een bek trek je, joh. Hey. Inhale, bring it forwards and exhale, cross to the other side. Right knee under, left foot's the outside. Foot is down, as in your foot is down, your left ass is on the mat. Fingers behind, roll to the front of the sitting bones. Inhale, walk. Trek je schouders naar je kont, joh, hey. Pull that knee into your chest, but that's very dangerous. Push that knee out. Nina, als je kan, Nina Kwaks, probeer je rechterknie op de mat te krijgen. Kan je met je linkerhand doen. Douw met je linkerhand gewoon naar voren iets. Ja, natuurlijk, gekkie. Zo doen we dat dus, hè. Zal ik hem vast even uitleggen, Helene? Hey, schatjes, final exhale. Kijk, Helene. Inhale, turn forward. Als je gewoon die arm strekt, heb je hier meteen die voet vast aan de buitenkant. Ja, oké, here we go, one more time. Ik was op een auction this morning. Zit je weer in de knoop met je eigen tieten, dat is ook zo'n dingetje. Gewoon weer een tiet te veel. Hoi! Right arm back. Ja, strek je benen. Strek je benen. Je armen zijn gekruist, dat is de bedoeling. En dan neem je je rechterarm naar achteren. Ja, wacht, we wachten even op Helene. We wachten nog even op Antonia. Antonia. Inhale, turn forwards. Exhale, cross your ankles. Inhale, popping forwards and fly back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to an up dog. People at home, I'm still watching you. Exhale, downwards facing dog. My beautiful friends. Heart openers are not throat openers. Repeat that within you. Heart openers are not throat openers. Good. Inhale, come forwards, high plank. Exhale, low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog, lift your chest. Exhale, down dog. Let's go to ankles, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, come forwards. Get your knees down. Stick your ass way back to the heels, bend your elbows, and see if you can get chest and chin, and between the hands, and between the hands. Good. May I ask everybody, walk your hands a bit back. Good. May I ask everybody, walk your ass a bit up. In het linker van die een beetje crystal band. Rechts is But, ja, ik heb dat uit de kokkering meegenomen vanaf Crystal Meth. Ik dacht van, nou, dat is lekker, jongens, gratis drugs. Have you noticed that the teachers of Svaha Yoga already came out of this posture? Bunch of wankers. Niet jij maar dan, niet jij. Good. Inhale, come to the deepest cobra ever. Ha ha ha. Don't forget you still have to untuck your toes. Good. Elbows are fully squeezing the waist, side ribs. Yeah. Nice one. Good. Maybe on the next inhale, lift your legs too. Spread your toes. And then let's reach the arms back. Let me check with the Svaha Yoga people here because something went terribly wrong. Be glad Antonia is not laying here, because she would abuse the fucking shit out of you. Maybe next inhale to a gorgeous maximum. And exhale coming up. Hey schatjes, let's turn back onto that third eye of ours. Let's bend the knees. Thank God you did it on the breath. Hold your ankles. Flex your feet. I remember I helped Antonia so much in this Dhanurasana. Always in the back of the room, I used to sit on her feet, you know, and then she would go like, oh, yeah, because firstly she would scream, so everybody would notice. Like, you know, oh, Antonia's there. And then she would lift her. Maybe next inhale to a gorgeous absoluteness. And exhale coming down other side. Oh, blijf erin straks, blijf erin. How? I don't know, to the possibility of openness. To the openness of possibility. No solid state, if you like. Coming up. Good. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can slowly roll over. You're going to need a block. We're gonna roll over onto the right side. Make sure that you have a block. Good. Everybody knows what flexed feet is, right? Zeg even ja. Good. Hey, block is next to your right hand, left hand, whatever. Step your feet close to your ass. We're gonna practice in a somewhat passive way the posture before bridge. Push your elbows, upper arms in the mat. Have the feet close to your ass. Make sure you can find the block. Inhale, exhale, start lifting the hips. Don't let your knees go to the toes, but the moment your hips are off the mat, get your chest coming to the chin. Let's interlace the fingers. Roll, drag your arms and shoulders more to the feet. Trek echt je schouders naar je voeten. Come up higher. Grab the block in its highest way possible and place the block under the sacrum. Yeah, which is not the lower back. And once you rest your ass on the block, you can relax your buttocks. Je kont voelt als de meest gore kont ooit. Good. Interlace again. Start straightening your legs a bit. Oh, okay, keep the chest up. Hey guys, listen. We keep the hands interlaced. Straighten slowly your left leg. Foot flexed. Left foot active. Left leg on the floor, Helene, on the floor. Then, straighten out the right leg as well. Ooh, super flex your feet. Don't let your thighs roll out. Super flex the feet. Breathe into the heart space. Breathe into the heart space. Breathe into the heart space. Slowly, do not let go of pushing the arms. Step your feet close to your bum. If you want to see if you can lift your feet on the mat, inhale, lift the hips, remove the block, and slowly from the neck roll down. Good. Now, Let's see if we can move on, arms next to the body. The moment your butt comes off the mat, start bringing the breastbone to the chin. So lift the hips, immediately start straightening the legs, bringing the breastbone to the chin. Then interlace the fingers. Je kan echt je schouders fysiek naar je voeten trekken, oftewel gewoon echt bewegen richting je voeten. Re-straighten the legs, place the hands next to the ears. And inhale, exhale, come onto the crown. May I invite you, bring your elbows to shoulder broadness. Enough. And then inhale, exhale, lift up. Nien, draai even allebei je voeten naar buiten. Dan merk je dat je helemaal rechts op de mat staat. Je voet, ja. En nu is het eerst gecorrigeerd, nou voel je het niet meer. Als je allebei je voeten uitdraait, dan merk je dat je rechts buiten de mat staat. Okay. Oi! Nice and slow. Keep the feet in place. Coming all the way. By the way, when I leave my body, this is what you hear at my funeral. Church people chanting Om Namah Shivaya. So let's come up again, ass up. Have you noticed how positive your conversation in your head? Nou, ik ben kapot, hè. Jezus, wat een gezeik. Let's go. Make sure to not damage the knees. Keep the feet fully in place on your way up and down, or otherwise you're gonna really seriously damage your own knees. And now you got damaged knees. And you know what gay men say about damaged goods? Oh, dat kennen ze dan weer wel. Oh, that is so dangerous. Chin to the chest. If you were landing on the crown of your head, now you're forced to. Yes, when you take your chin in, your head will slide there. You just rip out some hair. Hey, folks, in a nice, quiet way. See if you can come down and then feel what needs to be given. As our whole practice, draai je voeten bij elkaar in, tenen naar binnen. Als je kan, naar je handen, vingers naar buiten. So we treat ourselves to the greatest gift of moving in time with breath. Moving with a focused mind. Allow a decision to be made what the body is being taken through next. Allow the time for it to let it dawn. It's so simple to just make a decision. It's simple. We were all trained. Make decision, make decision, make decision, make decision. But how about if we take the time for a decision to be made? As it comes from the body, the decision. And for that you have to really be focused. Learn to feel, be sensitive. It's something that we don't like to show. It is not wanted in our society. Sensitivity, but here it's essential. It's not an invitation to become a crybaby. But if there is the need to cry because of joy, sadness, don't lock it into the body. Don't lock it into the body. If you have your body on one side of something that has two sides. If there is the possibility to go to the other side, please do. If there is no possibility, you should definitely ignore what I say, because I'm not the leader here at all. And today I have good news. We will make it into shoulder stand after. As there's a beautiful relation between shoulder stand and any of the heart opening back then. This is the prayer of yoga. May all, animals included, live a life of joy, safety and peace. So whenever the time is right for you cookies, coming out to the middle, rolling the legs overhead, you guys at home too, coming up. Elevating the spirit, if you like. Elevating our lotus feet to the center of it all, the source, God, love, one. Although yoga is not necessarily a religion, you can have religious experience of one, with no second to it. Experiences of love, like you've never experienced before. Experiences of stillness, that I didn't know that were possible. How? Get out of your head. Get out of the head. Als je durft, Marjan, draai je vingers omhoog, niet mij aankijken. If possible, stay up for the sake of all. Don't let this just be empty words, right? It starts with showing respect. It starts with accepting that people are the way they are. One is crazy, one is fat, one appears to be black on the outside, the next one is circumcised and thin as hell. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Hey poopies, if you can, if it's possible, bring both legs together behind the head. Finish up as is needed, as is guided by the now philosophy. Finish up how it is needed, not because this goes with shoulder stand and this is what I remember from shoulder stand. Screw that. Don't wait for me, for him, for her. It's not in the way. It's not in the way. It's in the actual, and we can take a great example of Antonia. It's in the just bloody do it. Like a child, without inhibition, without concepts. If I do this, then probably that. None of that grown-up stuff. None of got corona bestaan. And quietly Om Shanti Shanti go into what we need to all practice. How is it to be a corpse? Oh my God, we're gonna die, Mark. And Antonia said to Patrick and I, if I get corona, let me die. What a great example. That sounds like Antonia, right? Somebody always going like, good. No inhibitions. No set of fake rules. This is how we do it. Really? Absolute. Letting go. focus by bringing in freshness, cleanness if you like, allowing the breath deeper in, bringing conscious action to fingers and toes. Some call it moving, yet we understand it is karma. All acts will have a result. Either not so positive because you were not involved, or positive because you were involved. You were actually present in the choice of the action. And that is where it matters. In your own time, when ready, rolling over onto the right side of the body. Definitely a short, quiet investigation. How's the temple? How is the spirit in the temple? You can feel it. You can truly feel it. If you let go of concepts, if you let go of the idea of spirit. It's not in ideas, it's not in concepts, it's not in believing what other people say, it's actually not in believing. It's in Shraddha, faith. Not faith in God or faith in some leader. No, faith in that it will happen. Inevitably. It will happen. Let's see if we can quietly come to sit up. Quietly finding a crown up, tail down, soft face. I can only talk about my private life. The last few years, actually the last 6 years, I have lost all of my friends. Everybody that I called friend either committed suicide, got a heart attack, or was actually killed by her own husband. Where you can find great strength in these difficult times, because you know, when a body has to go, it's truly only just the body, but we're so attached, it's all we see, right? We cannot see the spirit, we can experience the spirit. We see the body. We get attached to the body. If you have difficulty times with death, there is this beautiful book, Patrick is going to read it to Antonia today. The Tibetan book of living and dying. There you can find great solace, great comfort in understanding what is death, what truly is death. That sadness, that people parting, it's just the people and the body that are parting. It can also be a great celebration. A celebration out of the jail time of humanity, out of the jail of a slowly withering body. Tibetan book of living and dying. Don't keep that sadness in you. It's good to be sad. It's one of our beautiful emotions, right? We can be sad, we can be happy. Great. Great to be sad, great to be happy. But especially the sadness, you have to just live it out, cry it out. Scream it out. Don't let it settle in your body. It's going to make you sick. So once more, there is great solace, there's great comfort in reading the book, the Tibetan book on living and dying. So this afternoon around 1, if you have the time, if you remember, see if you can stay focused for a few minutes. We're trying to chant Antonia to the light. She has a strong, strong body, so it's going to be quite something for her to let go of that body. She understands she's not the body, but she kept that body in a pristine shape. 78 years old, eh? What a powerhouse. And tonight, as Dan and the Kirtan cookies bring it back first time here in the studio, we're going to see if we can get the link to Antonia and she can enjoy chanting what she did most, what she loved most. And not quiet chanting, but loud, 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 in your face chanting. Let's join our hands back in front of the heart. And let's quietly exhale. Squeeze the last bit out. Relax the belly, inhale. Slow, deep and complete. Opening up your eyes and sharing the light that we are. Not your light, my light, their light. There is only one light. It starts at the source. It ends in the source. And there is the source of new beginnings. All right, my beautiful friends, take it easy. So one more, your help is really, really needed. I think we all know Antonia. If you've never, been attacked by her, then bless you. 1 o'clock, we're going to see if we can chant her straight into the light. And otherwise, let's hope that maybe tonight, we can chant her to the light. And otherwise, probably Patrick and me are going to go in a car tomorrow with a sledgehammer and we'll just knock her head in. That will do her under. All right, signing off. Have a beautiful day. What can I say? Sitaram. Good. You want to hear her favorite track? This is her all-time favorite track.
Ajaloji Hanuman.
Remember to breathe. Vajaloji Hanuman.
Bhajaloji Hanuman, Bhajaloji Hanuman, Shri Guru Charan Saroja Raja, Nijamano Mukur Sudha, Parana Raghubara Vivala Jasu, Jodaya Kupalacha, Buddhihina Tanu Janike, Sumiram Bhavana Kumar, Bala Buddhi Vidya Dehu Mohi, Harahu Kalesha Bhika, Bhajaloji Hanuman, Bhajaloji Hanuman, Bhajaloji Hanuman, Bhajaloji Hanuman. Jaya Hanuman Jnana Guna Saga, Jaya Kapisha Tihun Loka Ujaga, Ramaduta Tulita Baladhama, Anjani Putra Pavana Sutanama, Mahavira Bikram Bajarangi, Umati Nivara Sumati Kesangi, Kanchanavarana Viraja Subesa, Kanana Kundala Kunchita Kesha, Ata Vajra Dvaja Viraje, Kande Muja Jane Usaje, Shankara Suran Kesari Nandan, Teja Pratapa Mahajagamandan, Vidyavan Kuniyati Chatu, Rama Kaj Karibe Koatu, Prabhu Charitra Sunibe Korasiya, Rama Lakana Sita Manabasiya, Sukshma Rupa Darisiya Hindikava, Katarupa Darilanka Jarava, Imarupa Dari Asura Sanghare, Ramachandra Ke Kaj Savare, Kaya Sajivana Lakana Jiaye, Shira Kuvera Hara Shivaralaya, Raghupati Kinhi Bahota Barai, Mama Priya Bharatai Samabhai, Sasapadan Tumaro Jasagavan, Asakahi Shripati Gandalagavan, Sanekadika Brahmadi Murisa, Narada Sharada Sahita Hisa, Jammakubera Digapala Jahante, Kabi Korida Kaisa Ke Kahante, Maupakara Sugriva Inkina, Rama Milaya Raja Padadina, Tumaro Mantra Vibhishana Mana, Lankeshwara Vaisa Vajagadana, Yuga Sahastra Jojana